On the one hand, the nation embraces a sexual decadence. On the other hand, the feminists, who themselves rather appreciate free love, sexual impurity, and adultery, but they don't appreciate the fact that a woman was taken advantage of. Therefore, in order for this woman to be vindicated, she has got to prove herself by winning the power struggle over the highest office in the land. This is what defines America today.
It's interesting because you go back to the Garden of Eden, and what's the desire of the woman? To take the man's place.
Yeah. And that's feminism's greatest victory. If they can achieve the ultimate zenith of power, this will become the final chapter, in a sense, of the present war that feminists have waged over this nation. They weren't able to get an additional amendment to the U.S. Constitution. You remember they were trying that in the 1970s. They weren't able to achieve it, but they've achieved it through the back door. Evangelicalism has pretty much entirely embraced feminism, except for a few dinosaurs like John MacArthur, John Piper, and maybe a few others. But overall, the nation has embraced feminism, hook, line, and sinker.
So we're going to usher in a new utopia.
Yeah, exactly. Except for Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women shall rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. It's interesting that the three Western nations, the three most powerful Western nations, will be led by women if Hillary Clinton is elected as president of the United States. Think about Germany, England, and America. What were the three most powerful nations in the West during World War II? Germany, England, and America. Now we find the three most powerful nations in the Western world. I'm not including Russia here or China, but the three most powerful nations in the Western world post-World War II. The three most powerful nations in the Western world that are themselves birth imploding. Thanks to the feminists and the pro-abortion crowd, by the way. The three most powerful nations in the Western world that are birth imploding and developing an impressive debt to GDP ratio and doing the best to destroy their entire socioeconomic systems. The three most powerful Western nations led by women. It's interesting.